back, and you are in for a treat and a dream and a delight. We are here with many people in the studio, which is very lovely to have, and then also some people joining us on Zoom to discuss the overview and aims of an organization that's going to maybe help some of your futures. So we have with us on the couch, we have Ghita, we have Jeff Rotz, we have Claudia Bellot, and maybe in Zoom land, we have Anton Zeus and Kimberly Brown. Maybe, you know what, in spirit, we can feel them come through. But right now, you're gonna tell us about your organization, and you're a hotelier. I feel fancy saying it, so we're gonna let him tell us more about that.
It is a beautiful day in Antigua and Barbuda for hospitality employees and hospitality enthusiasts. The company founded by me some 3 years ago has been in engineering. And so a group of hospitality professionals and myself, we got together and we looked at pre- and post-pandemic challenges as it relates to hospitality. The amount of pressure placed on hospitality employees, the demands, the emerging trends, the markets, what they're required to produce, to provide in terms of service. And we decided the opportune time to rescue the service industry embedded upon us creating platforms for training, further development, enhancement, coaching and mentorship programs so that we can get our employees prepared to deliver the services and the expectations. Part of our objective is to build partnership, alliances with different stakeholders, local, regional, and international. And in so doing, we would have partnered with the Chef Helping Chef, which is a worldwide accreditation company that delivers culinary training, sanitation best practices for hospitality workers. What I can also say to you is that Hospitality Professionals Academy will be relentless in the pursuit of excellence, garnering tremendous support to ensure our employees are ready and they're able to deliver the expectations. Continuous improvement, that's what we're going to be focused on tremendously. As part of our corporate social responsibility, we are going to be giving back as well. So when our calendars are posted on a monthly basis, you are going to see sessions, training sessions that's going to be free, of course, to entities and to employees and enthusiasts in the hospitality field. I'm also very excited to announce that the team here in Antigua are led by Antiguans only. 2 directors, statesmen if you ask me. The training and development manager is actually Antiguan, and I was actually privileged some 27 years ago to be part of his group of interns where he himself trained me. So I'm happy to announce that he's also part of this team in the capacity of training and development. And of course, we have 2 local support admin, one of which is the face of the brand, young intern with the Five Island campus who is doing her degree in psychology. We are not here, or Hospitality Professionals Academy, we are not here to compete with any establishment or entity. We are here to continue the experience for our people in defining extraordinarily service so that it can be delivered frequently, continuously, and that's how we want to be seen. Partnership, stakeholders who are improving the quality of our service, its delivery to local, international, and regional clients.
Amazing. So definitely you've been helping with this Hospitality Professionals Academy. So just quickly before we forget, tell us like how then do interested people get in touch with you? So is it the website? Is it the phone number? And then you mentioned free 99, which made me very excited for people. So there's like some training opportunities that would be at low to no cost. So very exciting. So let us know how then.
Absolutely. We do have a website on a monthly basis. The programmers, they will be posting the calendar, showcasing the various training sessions that we'll be doing. Some of it will be done online. Some of it will be done in classroom or the business once you want us to be there. So there's an IG page, there's a Facebook page, and there's a website, all launching today actually, so that so that we can get people enthused and understand more the Hospitality Professionals Academy brand.
Oh my goodness, so it's today. Yay,
Yes.
happy anniversary. All right.
Thank you.
So you're joined by these fantastic people, and I don't know how you're throwing out these years of 27, et cetera, et cetera. This can't be true for you at all. So let us know, Claudia Bellot, how are you also helping? Are you a part of the mission organization, that the aim of this Hospitality and Professionals Academy?
Yes, I am actually helping out with support. So I manage the Facebook and the Instagram pages. So follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Hospitality Professionals Academy. So one of our overall aims here is just to develop a hospitable working force and to also create crucial relationships, not just in tourism, but just in the community overall. And our vision here is overall student success. And so we aim ourselves on being convenient. And as Chris said, we do have online and face-to-face classes. So like a university student like me, sometimes I do have morning classes, sometimes I do have night classes, and that way we come in with convenience. And if you don't want to do online classes, we do have the face-to-face and training. So
I think that does just make it more accessible, because I think also after reeling from a pandemic, some of us have realized that we're like maybe a little bit more trepidatious to return back to face, like whether it's because you have like a phobia now, or whether you're just like, I could be doing other things at home while I'm also getting this done and things like that. So it's really great to be.
right. So we also accommodate people who are already employed in the hospitality industry. So let's say you're a waitress and you work, maybe sometimes you have a night shift, sometimes you have a day shift. That's where we come with the online training. And sometimes we will present to businesses just for face-to-face training. So we do like mixology, and we also have some courses such as food and beverage.
Okay, excellent. So it's a lot of accessibility,
Yes,
and like
it is.
really liking that student engagement that you
Yes.
mentioned. So that's really exciting. Okay, so then also we have this fantastic gentleman here. Obviously, all of you are my favorite right now. So let us know. You were telling me about Kimberly Brown, who is also a pastry chef, but then you also have a background in culinary arts and all this incredible, the Navy, and then he and I both went to George Brown. I don't know, this is incredible, so continue.
Well, I'm the elder of the team.
Exactly.
I've been around more than everyone. I've
you're
been in
still
the industry
here.
for over 50 years.
Wow.
Starting off as always on the bottom of the totem pole, like I mentioned. I swept stables when I was 16 years old.
Which, again, I think is so inspiring, and I really hope that people take that to heart, because you also mentioned that you started, like, because I was like, there's no way you were in the kitchen, and you're like, I did kitchen, I did maintenance, I'm like, what? And so you said stables, and now you're here.
And from there, I washed dishes, washed pots. I was a gopher, go for this and go for that. I've probably worked every position in the hospitality industry as possible. I also spent quite a few years in the Navy, where I got a lot of my training and experience. I came out of the Navy, worked in the industry, then I was recruited to teach. I taught for 18 years in Florida at public schools, both secondary and post-secondary schools, where I started a company called Chefs Helping Chefs. That's when I met Kimberly. We were both members of the American Culinary Federation, and American Culinary Federation does the certification, the accredited certification, and it's the largest accredited certification in the United States, if not in North America. And we promote that. We promote it around the world because we feel certification is extremely important. Then I met Chris, and we have a lot of the same ideas. So I agree with Chris. We need to be more available for younger people. I think everyone should have an opportunity for success. And that's my goal. Wherever we go, it doesn't matter if I'm in Antigua or if I'm in Turks and Caicos, or if I'm in the Bahamas, or if in wherever. We want to see young people, and not necessarily so young, but people have an opportunity to be successful. And that's where we agree on a lot of things. And between all of our experiences, Kimberly, my goodness gracious, Kimberly Brock Brown, she's an executive pastry chef. She's cooked and baked for the leaders of the United States. Maya Angelou, did work for the Obamas. I brought her here with us because she's a woman. And a lot of our pastry chefs in Antigua are women. And I figure that's a role model for them. And she's a woman of color, which is unusual right now in the United States as someone in she's the first woman of color to be the president of the American Culinary Federation, which is a national organization. And I think it's good for young people to see someone that looks like them. Mm-hmm. She actually wrote a book I don't see no one looking like me or something like that. I mean, she talks about, she enters the kitchen, but no one looks like me. And I am just so fortunate, I'm blessed to have her being part of our team. And hopefully she'll be part of the team with Chris and the team that we've met here in Antigua. And hopefully we'll be able to help Chris. And then we have another chef with us. His name is Anton Deuce. He's from Switzerland, but he's been living in St. Croix for the last 35 plus years. He's the director of career technical education for the whole Virgin Islands. We used to call it vocational industrial education, but now they have fancy names, career technical education. And he has years of experience also. So we're really lucky, and hopefully we'll be able to give back quite a bit to the people that gave to us over the years.
It's incredible. So obviously, I think if people get in touch with you, they'll be in good hands. And I think between, the 5 of you, I'm very excited for what's going to happen. So again, people need to get onto Hospitality Professionals Academy, and that's going to be on Instagram, Facebook. Are you on the TikToks?
Instagram, Facebook. And let me add also as well. So we don't just provide courses such as food and beverage and mixology and housekeeping. We also do the basic, such as communication skills and conflict resolution. You know, sometimes people like to say, oh, customer service is so bad. I call on the phone. You agree with me. You can agree, right? This is where the basics come in. So basic things such as communication skills and conflict resolution are so vital. Just not working in customer service, but overall in the environment that you're in. Not having these vital skills, it just comes in the way with progress. And why stay down when you can progress and elevate?
Yeah.
You understand? So, yeah.
And obviously, I think what you're also offering people is just like a well-rounded, comprehensive education,
Yes.
and that's always going to be very helpful. Like for the naysayers who don't really see like hospitality being something that can like build your brand, it really has so many facets, right? So we just talked about customer service. You're very hard pressed to be in anything where you don't have to talk to another human being. So you might need the help. So I think even for people not in the industry, this could be helpful as well.
And more than anything else, what I found the most successful, one of the most important things I've learned from people like Chris and Kimberly is the fellowship, that the friendships. I have not advertised, I have not had to answer a job application for years because of people that we meet. That's where we get all the information from. And the support group, I may be having problems. I can pick up Claudia, how do I do this? Chris, how do I do this? Kim, how do I do this? That's worth millions of the fellowship that I've been able to learn. And I owe my career because of that, my second and third career because of the people I met through our organizations. And that's, to me, it's so very valuable.
I love that. We're going to end on that one because honestly, even though we live on an island, we are not islands. We need community and networking and definitely getting together and networking with other people and maybe figuring out what you're going to do next. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm in the wrong field. I got to get in touch with these people and they can help me out. So after this, what do we have next? Well, I don't know. You're going to have to stay tuned and find out.